All right, once again, you're all welcome to this special Zoom presentation. I'm happy to be with you all this particular evening in the year of our Lord. And like I said earlier on, there are lots and lots of things we are going to be learning about, in this particular Zoom presentation, especially things that have to do with the security features you need to implement on your account so that we are able to keep out all the possible hackers that would have been wanting to have leeways into our various accounts, especially at this time when the business is actually taking a higher dimension and it's something that is going to accompany you for as long as 100 years to come. So there is definitely no way you want to willfully decide to allow your account to be at the mercy of these hackers. So I'm going to be showing you in few steps how you can get to secure your various accounts or reinforce the security levels of your accounts, beginning from, before I even mention all of that, a very quick disclaimer, very, very important. What I want to be presenting, or what I want to present in this particular session is not actually a clarion call. It's not a direct call. I'm not obliging anybody. I'm not coercing anyone from anywhere to implement all the security features or either of them that I'm going to be presenting here. So that is to make you understand that the content of this slide is solely for information purposes and constitutes no call to action. It's very important. You are therefore advised to do your own analysis, carry out your own research, and implement what you think is best for you according to your own analysis. And be rest assured that the entire content of all of this is liable or susceptible to change by the company at some point in time. So there are things I will be sharing with you from your own research. If you realize that some of those things cannot actually be, okay for you, or they are not actually okay for you, will not be very, very good for you to implement them, then you are at liberty to decide and implement what you think is going to work for you best. Very important. Now, a very fast rundown on the presentation that we are having at the moment. What are the things we are going to be discussing about? First, in fact, the Zoom presentation is shared into two parts. You have the A part and the B part. The A part has to talk about protection reinforcement of the following aspects. First, I'm going to show you how to reinforce your WhatsApp accounts. I'll show you how to reinforce your Ultima website accounts. I'll show you how to reinforce your smart wallet accounts. And of course, I will show you how to reinforce the security level of your smartphone in general. And of course, the B part of it has to talk about, in the event of your passing on to glory, what becomes of your investment. This is something that many people have not thought about it. I can say 99% of those who are attending this Zoom call right now haven't even thought of that. In case, let's say, we are not praying for it anyway, assuming that you pass on to glory, by that I mean you die. If you happen to die today, or if you are dead today, let's say somebody says, so-and-so person is dead today. So the investment that you've been making all along, whether you bought, I don't know, maybe you spent $1 million something on a particular package, whatever amount of money you spent, if you are no longer there today, what do you think is going to happen to that account? Would that be all about it? So I'm going to be telling you exactly what you are supposed to do, or exactly what is going to happen, and what you are supposed to do to make sure that in case you are not there, either as a result of death or as a result of incapacitation of some kind, what is supposed to happen, or what are you expected to do in order to preempt periods like that or moments like that. So we are going to begin first of all with the A part of it. So I'm going to be showing you step by step how to reinforce some of these, accounts that you'll be working with on regular basis. Beginning first with a common one that almost everybody has, that is WhatsApp. Most of us have noticed that in recent times, most WhatsApp accounts have been under serious attack. A good number of them have been hacked by people who are unknown to us. Now I'm going to show you the things you can possibly do to your WhatsApp accounts that will prevent any possible hacker from getting it. Some of these accounts is not just about 2FA, because most people keep talking about 2FA. 2FA is good, of course, no doubt about it, but I'm going to tell you, some of the ways that some of these people make use of to have access to your accounts, even with the 2FA. And usually it's because most people are ignorant of some of these things. So I'm going to be sharing, a lot with you on how to reinforce your WhatsApp account. So like I said, the A part of it has to do with the reinforcement of various accounts. Now I'm going to begin with reinforcement of your WhatsApp account. First and foremost, if you are attending this Zoom call right now and your WhatsApp account, the WhatsApp account you are using especially if it is a WhatsApp account that they are equally making use of in this business. Maybe that's a WhatsApp account which you use to join a particular WhatsApp group that is dealing with this business. And that WhatsApp account hasn't received a two-factor authentication. Please, immediately we are done with this Zoom presentation, make sure that you activate a two-step verification, or what we call a two-factor authentication on your WhatsApp account. It is very, very important. Now, some people will start asking, okay, so how do we do the activation? It is simple, in few steps. First thing, get into the WhatsApp account in question, your main WhatsApp. Click on security settings. Where you see security settings, go there. Under security settings, you see where it is written account. Click on account. When you click on account, you are going to find three options that will be displayed to you. This is the first option, passkey. The second one is email address. The third one is two-step verification. These are the three, possible security measures you can activate. Unfortunately, many people have these ones which are open, means that they have not activated any of this. So why do you blame a hacker when he gets an easy ride into your account? That's simply because you allowed the door open for the person to get in. Of course, the truth be told, many people are actually ignorant of this. There are many people who don't know that they were supposed to reinforce their WhatsApp accounts through these various methods. So if you haven't done it, you might probably not have the time to do it right away. So just make sure as soon as we are done with this, just follow these simple steps, and then it is it. Now, with these three security measures, somebody can choose to take the first one, another person chooses to take the second one, another person chooses to take the third. You actually have the possibility to choose all three. You can go ahead and choose all three. So the higher the number of security features you implement on your account, the more difficult, the more the equation becomes difficult for a hacker to be able to break or to find the solution so as to have a leeway into your account. It's very important. That is number one. So like I said, first measure you're supposed to take is to activate a two-step verification security feature on your WhatsApp account. Very important. Second thing you are expected to do. This one is where many people fall prey, even though they have activated 2FAs in their accounts. Let me show you where many people get their accounts hacked, even with 2FA. Is this one here, this one, public Wi-Fi's. There are a lot of people who are in the habit of, once you just find yourself somewhere, the first thing you start requesting, do you people have a Wi-Fi? Once they say yes, now they find you the next minute in a rush to connect yourself to the Wi-Fi. This is where many people get trapped without knowing. If you get yourself, in fact, if you find yourself somewhere and they say there is a free Wi-Fi and you are not sure if the Wi-Fi is protected, if it is a Wi-Fi that is operating on an open loop system and you connect yourself to it, any hacker who is on that same, in fact, who is connected to that same network, whatever it is you are doing in your account, connecting yourself to that Wi-Fi, that hacker has the possibility to enter into your account without you knowing, even with 2FA. This is where many people fall without knowing. It is because of free Wi-Fi. Like they used to say, when something is free, it is usually sweet, but it turns 10 times bitter than how it was sweet before. So many people fall at this level. So be very, very careful when you connect yourself to public Wi-Fi. If you are linking yourself to a Wi-Fi, you are not sure if the Wi-Fi is protected, please don't connect yourself to it. Or if you connect yourself to such a Wi-Fi, make sure you don't open any of your accounts. Don't open any of your accounts. And when I say don't open any of your accounts, this one I'm referring to people who are already members of Ultima DeFi. If you are an Ultima DeFi member, don't log into your Ultima DeFi account because you've just connected yourself to a network which is operating on an open loop system. Means that it's not protected, it's not secured. Any hacker who is on it, whatever you are doing, the person has the possibility to intercept all your login details and he can get it away from you. So you have to stay away from public Wi-Fi. The best form of connection you should be making use of, especially when you are dealing with this business, should be a mobile connection. Always get mobile data. That one you are operating on a standalone system, or you are in a standalone system, means you are not connected to any other person. You are not sharing the same network with any other person. So nobody has the possibility to monitor what you are doing. That is number 2. Number 3, this one is something we have been talking about in most of the WhatsApp groups, depending on the WhatsApp group you actually belong to. Never you cultivate the habit of always clicking on all links. There are some of you, your fingers are always like they're always itchy to click on something. If you have very itchy fingers, which are always willing to click something, go and look for a laptop and begin to click on it, or just be clicking on something that has no meaning. But if you want to, invest that habit of always clicking on things, to be clicking on the keyboard of your phone, trust me, by the time you start clicking on links, there are a lot of malwares. There are a lot of phishing, links that people send, particularly on Telegram. This is another place where many people fall prey, even with the 2FA that they have activated on their phones. The easiest place to fall prey to hackers is on Telegram. Telegram is the highest place where all hackers congregate. It's mostly on Telegram. If you can cultivate the habit of staying away from Telegram, when I say staying away from Telegram, it means avoiding communication with anybody, especially private communications with anybody, especially people you don't know on Telegram. Avoid any such communication with such people. This goes particularly to people who are fans of, airdrops, tokens here and there, this and that, blah, blah, blah. They are always willing to jump onto every possible, airdrop that people announce here and there. And they tell you this airdrop is going to do this and that. Once those kind of links come, they jump on it, or on such links, they click on it. Because what such a hacker needs to do is just for you to click on that link. That's all. He doesn't need any other information from you. Just click on that link. And if he can cajole you with any story that he knows that you can buy, and once you buy that story, the next thing is that you click on that link. Once you click on that link, that's all. The communication ceases between the two of you. He has gotten what he wanted. It's finished. He doesn't need you to do anything. Your account is henceforth compromised. You have those kind of links also, which are usually shared by some people on WhatsApp. Like sometimes you hear somebody will forward something to you like, MTN is celebrating 50 years of blah, 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 blah. And so for that reason, they are sharing free 50 gigabytes of data to everybody. If you want to claim yours, click on this link. In fact, when have you ever heard that MTN goes around distributing free data up to 50 gigabytes or whatever number of gigabytes for free? And then that information is coming to you unnoticed through a WhatsApp group. Where have you ever heard that a multinational company as such goes distributing free gifts in terms of megabytes to people, and they have to do that through information that circulates into or through various private WhatsApp groups? Where have you ever heard that? So the reason why they coined that kind of a story is just to lure you, especially those who always want free things. They know that once you read that information, you will be so attracted by the information. And the next thing you do is you go and click on that link. Remember, that's the only thing the person wants. He doesn't want you to share any other information. Just click on that link. That's just all. And so he needs to build a story around that link to push you to click on it faster. And once you do it, that's all. The objective has been attained. It's finished. The next thing you will realize is that at some point, your account has been hacked into. You start asking questions. How did somebody manage to have access into my account? And he is now running, the account from a remote area. How did the person do that? You are the person who granted free access into your account to that person without knowing, because you clicked on a link without knowing. And don't expect that the moment you click on that link, your account is going to be compromised from that day. No, because they too are not stupid. You might click on it and he allows it and only gets to do what he intends to do with that account after a week, or maybe after 2 weeks, or maybe after a month. That's when you start feeling the effect, because he knows that if he does it immediately, you might quickly realize where the problem is coming from. So he can give you free time and he gets to hit you from the back after some days. So you have to stay away from such links. Avoid clicking on links which are coming from sources that you don't know, or somebody you are not familiar with sends you a link and is telling you of an airdrop, this and that, or is telling you about something, watch this video for this and that. If the phone you are making use of is the same phone you have your business accounts installed on, please stop clicking on unnecessary links unless it is a link which is being forwarded inside the main WhatsApp group in which you find yourself. That's why all of those main WhatsApp groups have administrators. So that if somebody comes in with a link, which is from a doubtful source, the administrators will be fast to delete such a link or to request a person to take such a link out. That's if you are somebody who doesn't know how to verify if at all the link is potent or is genuine or not. Then you have to rely mostly on the WhatsApp administrators. But if you really want to reinforce or to minimize the chances or the possibility of you getting to fall prey to such people, stay away from those kind of links until you hear other people who start saying that, okay, we have been able to do this and that because we click on such a link. Once you hear them saying all of that, you can then join. You can go ahead to click on the same link and do your own. Don't always try to prove to be the first person to do something and you go and click on something you are not sure of. You might just be selling out yourself or your account to a hacker without knowing. Now, the third one, avoid downloading attachments. This is another trick that most of these guys use. When they want to launch a malware into your phone, they usually do that through attachments. And some of these attachments can come through your Gmail. Some of them can come through WhatsApp groups, for instance, or an individual sends you a WhatsApp message, especially if somebody you don't know very well. He sends you something, a malware, and he coins in the form of, an attachment. They could even send it to you through maybe Telegram. And see, you are somebody who likes watching things, even things that are not necessary. It comes maybe in the form of a picture. It appears as if it is a picture, but it's a malware which is inside. And you want to see absolutely what is the content of that picture or what is the content of that video. And you don't know who is sending it to you. You are not even sure of what it is. You just go ahead, you rush, you click on it. Once you click, that's all. You have already released the malware in your account. So the person has the possibility to do anything he wants to do with it. It's gone. So avoid clicking on attachments you are not sure about. Stay away from that. The third one has to do with you regularly, in fact, upgrading your WhatsApp or updating your WhatsApp. What do I mean by this? To be very honest with you, whenever we are putting in place security measures, I know some of the hackers, they are on this call right now. Some of them are listening to what I'm saying. And I'm sure that some of them are actually offended with the fact that I'm revealing these secrets. But the message I have for them is that they shouldn't bother. Even if I review the secrets, the truth be told, most of the people who are on this WhatsApp call and those who are not here now, they will still fall prey to all of them because some will still listen to all of this and will decide not to implement them. And so they'll always still fall prey to some of these people here. So if you decide to learn all of these things and you don't implement them, and tomorrow we still find you in WhatsApp groups complaining, oh, my account has been done or has suffered from this or that, okay, you might only have your own eyes to use to cry. So what I'm saying is, from time to time, you need to update your WhatsApp application. When was the last time you did an update on your WhatsApp? When I say do an update, don't always wait for your WhatsApp to expire for you to be obliged to go to maybe Google Play Store, to download a new one so as to recover your account again and continue. That's not what I'm talking about. No, your WhatsApp must not expire before you do an update. Why do you think the WhatsApp company keeps putting updating features on that WhatsApp application? It's not for nothing. It is because they know that every day hackers are improving themselves in terms of abilities on how to penetrate people's WhatsApp accounts. That's why the WhatsApp company also keeps improving also on its security features. But once they update their security features and you don't bother to update your WhatsApp also so as to absorb those new reinforced security features, then any hacker who stumbles on you and who has advanced methods of hacking will definitely hack your account with relative ease because there were higher security measures that the WhatsApp company already put in place. But since you didn't do a regular update on your WhatsApp, you didn't have those security measures. And so these hackers had the possibility to get into your account. So always be in the habit. Tell yourself that after every 1 month, you can do it monthly or after every 2 months. Make it a habit to always do an update on your WhatsApp. Don't wait for your WhatsApp to expire before you do it. Because when you do an update on the WhatsApp, it therefore means any new security features that have been implemented by WhatsApp, you are going to automatically integrate them into your own WhatsApp account. And that keeps you protected also from these hackers. Because hackers are people who don't sleep. They are very hardworking. They work every blessed day because they need to always be a step ahead of you. So you also need to always be a step ahead of them. Now, the next point has to do with, there are many people who equally fall prey here. People who are always in the habit of tethering their WhatsApp accounts to laptop computers in particular, or public computers. You find somebody who goes to a cyber cafe, or somebody who is making use of a public laptop, and maybe the person wants to do something using his phone, and the person might be saying that, no, if I have to make use of my phone, it will be very slow. Let me connect the WhatsApp which is on my phone directly to the laptop or to the computer, so that I can be able to access the features rapidly. When you tether your phone to a computer like that, I mean, you tether your WhatsApp account to a computer screen, maybe on Google, and then at the end of it, instead of you bringing down that page or closing that page, maybe at the end you forget, you leave, you don't close that page, you go to somewhere else, and the next person stumbles on that same computer and he gets exposed to that same page, which is still carrying your WhatsApp account. What do you expect the person to do? He doesn't require any 2FA from you. He's already in your WhatsApp account, and that means he has the possibility to do anything he wants to do from there. That is an open loop that you created for the person without knowing. So once you are done doing such a thing, please make sure you close the page before you leave that computer. Even if it is your own personal computer, once you are done with it, close the page, because the next person might come to make use of it without you knowing. Very important. Now, the next point. There are so many hackers, who impersonate themselves, and they try to assume the position of maybe WhatsApp administrators or administrators from the WhatsApp company. Like somebody can come, he might send a message to you saying that I am so and so person from the WhatsApp company. We have just realized that your account has so and so issue. So please, we are sending a link for you to click on it so that it can help us to help you repair the